Would you like your ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend to start missing you and contacting you? Then you are in a good place. My name is Robert Marchel and I've been counseling people about men and women relationships since 2008, and today I'm going to tell you about 5 things which you can do in order to make your ex-partner think about you much more. Let's start with the fact that the fight for an ex-partner is not begging for a comeback, persuading him or her about giving you another chance, or constant contact which your partner doesn't want. All these things repel your partner even more and limit the chances of a comeback. You cannot persuade the person who has broken up with you with the use of any logical arguments, because the decision concerning the breakup is not logical but emotional. That's why you have to influence the emotional sphere. The most important rule without which coming back to your ex is impossible is convincing your ex-partner that you are doing well without him or her and that you no longer want to come back. As long as your ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend thinks that he or she can come back to you at any time, you are not a challenge for this person and comeback is impossible. The exemplary comeback to your ex can look like this. Kate breaks up with John. He's devastated and he's fighting for Kate for a month, but she keeps distancing herself and contacting him less often. At last, John gives up. 2 months pass. During this period, John recovers and stops thinking about Kate. But she, in contrast, notices that he's no longer fighting for her and she's not sure whether he still wants to be with her. Or maybe he's found someone else. So she contacts John and he is nice and talkative, but he doesn't react with a great enthusiasm. So she is even more curious about him. The contact becomes gradually more and more frequent. The couple starts meeting more often and getting closer with every meeting. Gradually they become boyfriend and girlfriend again. The key to success is being a challenge. If one party engaged too quickly and overwhelmed the other, possibly nothing would come out of it. Therefore, the basic issue is becoming a challenge for your partner. And these are the rules which will make it much easier. 1. During your conversation, do not touch upon the topics of feelings, relationships, mistakes you've made, and other tough topics. Also, do not recall your best lovely moments, because this shows that you are still thinking about this relation, and that means that you probably still care about your partner. So you are not a challenge. 2. Limit claims, jealousy and hostility to minimum. If you feel that your latest contact have been hostile, then contact your partner and apologize for it, but at the same time imply that you do not expect anything but only want to leave a good memory of yourself. 3. Show and say that you are no longer suffering after the breakup and that you don't care anymore. Such an image of you should be created not only directly for your ex, but also for all mutual friends who can tell your ex-partner that you are doing okay. 4. Show that something is happening in your social life and that you can start meeting someone at any moment. It is one of the things which can quickly attract the attention of your ex, but it can be very risky if you do it in an improper way or if you go too far. 5. Limit contact with your ex-partner or even fully stop contacting that person for some time. It unfortunately depends on an individual case and there is no one universal recipe for everyone. To decide for how long you should stop contacting that person, you will need to have some intuition and more knowledge concerning relations. This video is just a small piece of knowledge which you should gain if you are seriously thinking about getting back to your ex. And if this is the case, I strongly recommend you signing up for my free online webinar how to get back to your ex, 6 most important rules. You can sign up for this online course at x.robertmarchel.com. It's completely free and it's periodical, so just go there and check up the next available date. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Robert Marchel.